Hi, it's Ernest Berghof, real estate done right at Coldwell Banker in Santa Rosa, California, located right in the heart of Sonoma County wine country. Once again, it's time for our mortgage moment with Eric Tagasel of Princeton Capital. So, Eric, one of the questions that keeps coming up is, things have gotten really tough. It's really hard to get a loan. I was wondering if you could maybe share a little bit on what is the condition today? How hard is it for people to qualify for mortgages?
Well, Ernest, I bring good news because I don't think it's as bad as you may hear about it or read about in the paper. Naturally, loan regulations and guidelines are very tough, seeing as what the lenders have gone through in the last several years. But I find more and more when I'm working with home buyers that are well organized and can get a hold of the items they need throughout the loan process in a quick fashion. The process is not that bad for those folks.
What kind of items do they need? What should they be prepared for?
Well, trying to be prepared is tough. We have a certain list of items that are needed up front from everybody: bank statements, pay stubs, and so on, tax returns. I think what is real important, especially when we get a loan approval, is to have our clients be really on top of addressing the items that need to be addressed with the loan approval. That's a real broad statement, I know, but just getting on top of the items, getting them addressed so we can keep the process moving forward seems to get deals done with less stress than not jumping in with both feet.
What kind of things are being asked for these days?
Something I see more and more is documentation for unusual deposits in people's bank accounts. There's apparently a lot of emphasis on making sure all the money coming into a transaction is the actual buyer's money, as opposed to side loans or undocumented gifts that might come into the transaction. So being able to produce documentation about unusual deposits in a person's bank account is very helpful, and I find that does slow down some people in the loan process, tracking down a check from a relative for a birthday or some other source that became a deposit to make it make sense to the lender is very important.
All right, I actually kind of remember having to do that once for a mortgage many years ago myself.
There you go. There you go. Very important.
Yeah. Well, good advice. So I guess the main thing to kind of sum up is just to say, make sure that you're on top of everything that comes in when your mortgage broker asks you for something. Start looking for it. As ridiculous as it seems, sometimes we just have to make it happen.
That would be a good way to say it, yes.
All right, well, thanks so much. If you have questions about this or anything else you've heard, or real estate in general here in Sonoma County, please give me a call, 707-480-4800, or visit me online at www.berghof-realty.com. Thanks so much.